drums and stuff. I wish this microphone stand was longer, you know. That's what she said. And this cable as well. It's just like, where is it stuck? Where is it stuck? It can't be stuck there. Oh, I'm moving the whole speakers. Oh well, that will have to do. How are we doing, people? It's wonderful to almost see you on this day. Today we're going to do a bit of sound design with phase plant, that kind of thing. Yeah, no plan really. Shall I bother posting this on Instagram? I don't know if I can be bothered. Maybe I will, just in case I get like one extra person watching. Might be like one person that watches the stream today. So far I've got 0, I think. Oh, there's one viewer. I think that's me though. Oh well. You know, you can't always did I already save the image? Yeah, I saved that, didn't I? Okay. So then I just gotta get the link from my Discord, because I copied it there. Oh, we got someone in the chat. Greedo Kenobi. Yeah, he's making a funny. That's good. How you been, Greedo? It's been a while. What you been up to? Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you around. Although, to be fair, it's probably me not doing a live stream for ages. Because I think you've probably still been around. Yeah, you're invisible, Greedo, didn't you know? Live now. Sorry, I'm just doing a little Instagram story. Just as I said, like in case like one more person joins, then I might be you know, it might be interesting for like one extra person. Anyway, Greedo, yeah, it's great to see you. And yeah, I'm good. And you said, is this stream about channel strips or is it a strip channel? That was a very, very good joke, music production related. I love it. Honestly, it's absolutely scorching in Berlin right now, in Germany. So hot. And I thought, do you know what? I just can't be bothered to put in the effort to get dressed. So, yeah. Sorry about. Maybe I could, you know, put something to block off my belly in the way, but I can't see anything. So we're going to just dive straight in. Today we're going to do some sound design with phase plant. I think I was thinking about Vital, but then I thought I'm going to probably do some phase plant again because is that coming? It sounds like it's coming. It's such a bassy kick, that one. Yeah, because basically, what was I trying to say? It's hot, phase plant. Oh yeah, granular synthesis. I want to get into a bit more of that. So I just oh, you're in the Netherlands, bro. Yeah, I might be doing a show over there later this year, bro. I'll let you know. Well, that's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool, man. Cook your spaghetti and I'll be in the background for you. You don't want to see my naked body anyway. I can't announce anything yet, but keep your fingers crossed, and I might be over in the Netherlands later this year. Just keep those fingers crossed. So I've got today's live stream is sponsored by a cheap Netto energy drink, which is called Booster, and it's the only cold one they had. They had Red Bull there, but it was a sugar-free one, and I didn't fancy a sugar-free Red Bull when it was not even on offer. So this one was a 69 cent or 79 cents cactus fruit flavour. So unfortunately, they didn't have the normal one, which is actually okay. They just got this horrible cactus flavoured. I don't know what is a cactus. What does a cactus taste like? I've got no idea. Hopefully you guys can see. If I had a good t-shirt to wear, I would, but like it's really, really hot here. So you're gonna have to put up with my naked body. Hopefully you won't judge me and will just, take what you can from the content. And just, we'll move on. Anyway, phase plant, here we go. We're going to do some epic sound design. And yeah, that's why I got the caffeinated drink, so I can be going really crazy with ideas in my head. All right. So what I've done is I've got in my phase plant location folder, I've put in some textures, some of my favourite sample packs that are Foley things. And I had this Foley pack, I can't remember where it came from, but it's got a load of iron and wood tonal textures. Let's go for iron textures, perhaps. Yeah. And we're gonna run this through the sine wave already in the phase. Okay, it's not that great yet, is it? I might be playing too low. Might just have to change the sample. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So we can do something there, I think. Dun, 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 dun. I'm using the granular thing as the basis for the rhythm, So what I'm going to record in a MIDI note so I can get it lined up perfectly with my drums here. Okay, so we're going to use that as the basis. Imagine if I turned up to an interview for a job without my t-shirt on, just like, "You're right, mate. I want to be a sound designer for ya. Can I have a job, mate?" They'll be like, "Piss off, mate." So now you can see it's not really in time. So we're going to change the amount of grains to get it in time. All right. So obviously I was going in the right direction, but not far enough. So it's going slower at less grains. Bit slower still. It's like too slow now, isn't it? I don't know. I think it was alright though about there. Yeah, about there. That's perfect. Alright. So it still sounds shit. Oh, that was quite cool. We're going to use a chord, I reckon. Octaves, or maybe a minor. The minor was quite nice. I like the minor 7. Maybe that could go up 2 octaves. But now, I need to redo the kind of speed of it again now. quite cool. I might try 1 octave again. It's not bad. I might do it at octaves actually. It might be better. That's a bit too fast still. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. That little thing at the end was cool. And I think I want some more release on there. Or if I change the tuning of it now a bit. Oh, we'll leave it there for now. And now let's go, we'll try and do some different stuff with the other parts now, the FM and things like that. I like to test out whether it's going to sound better through a triangle or a sine wave. So far I like the sine wave a little bit more. I like to test it out when we run it through another sine wave from this one as well. So let's try that as well. Yeah, I'm doing it for the views, you know. I'm getting shirtless for the views. It's a shame I haven't got the Supreme 6-pack yet. And it's going to be difficult to get that when I keep drinking sugary drinks like this, but I'm glad you're on here for the shirtless videos. I just don't care anymore about, you know, putting in the effort in my appearance. This is going to be nice though. Almost like, why is it not moving the way I want it to? It's not like, I think I've got to match the speed of the granular thing with the phase modulation like this. I'm gonna have to do a ramp down kind of thing. I'm gonna have to match it by ear. I'm gonna have to DJ it in here. Doesn't have to be exactly the same movement. It could be a counter rhythm. That could also be cool. But I think it's cool to move this modulation here. Let's try faster anyway. Alright, I'm going to mute the drums for a minute because it's getting a bit... I like that counter rhythm where it was quite fast there. Yeah, I like that. Let's try this on the other phase modulator thingy as well. Nah, not as good there. Might try it on the sync mode as well. Nah. Alright, let's put some unison on the whole thing now. This is a sick one. I'm loving this one so far. Yeah, honestly, I hope the shirtless thing doesn't annoy anyone. It's just... I'll tell you what is annoying me though. This baby next to me, honestly, is so annoying. Got a baby living next door to me. Likes to scream through the walls. All right, that's cool. That's cool. We haven't got any distortion on it yet or anything. I'm going to track a bit of this movement to the white noise, which is automatically set up when I load up Phase Plant. A little bit less volume on that noise. About there. Good question, Mark. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? I want you all to write in the chat, please, what you're going to be eating for dinner tonight. I've not even decided yet. I've got a teacher lesson at 7, I think, in 2 hours. So I'll probably eat after that. I think I might do... I kind of want to cook something healthy because all I've had today is energy drinks and chocolate. So I probably want some sort of nutrition. So I'm going to cook something with vegetables, I believe, but I don't know what yet. Subway? Do you know what I don't like about Subway? When you walk past it and the smell comes out of it and it smells really stale and weird. Like, it's just, sometimes it's like, it's a weird smelling shop. All right, let's move on. I think we're good here. Maybe I'll just adjust this ramp. I fancy putting a little bit of convolution reverb on it before I distort it. So I'm going to go for a one of the ones I really like is the this is a bit of a secret of the pros now. The synthetic ones, you get some really nice short ones in here, like the white blur. Oh, that texture there on that, it makes it sound really sick there. That's dutty like like your nan's carpet on a Thursday afternoon after the cleaner's been round for a cheeky spliff. Nah. Right, we're going to see which distortion works best now. Oh, that's getting a bit aggressive, isn't it? Oh, it's like slamming my, really redlining it into the danger zone there. I like it though. Oh, the second kind of so dark. I like the fold back best so far. Yeah, it's got to be fold back. Yeah, my nan isn't the queen though. Yeah, no, it's all right. What you said as well is true. Is true. The queen is dead, and that's why we've got a king now, haven't we? Did you watch the coronation? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy all the performances they did where Charles was watching in his big chair, and they were doing like some sort of, there was some celebrities there doing singing and stuff. That was fun, wasn't it? It's a little bit overdone still, but I like that. I need it to be. I need that amount of drive to be high, so it has this kind of growl part that I like. But it's too much distortion for the low end, so I'm going to mix it off a bit. But I'm going to keep the drive high and turn the mix down until I get the maximum volume without distortion in the low end. I love it. I love it. I'll probably be I'll probably be enjoying self-loathing on toast with a few tears of despair to wash it down. Well, that's not good, Mark, is it? That's not good. We don't want any self-loathing. Why are you on the self-loathing platform? You need to get over to platform 3.5, where all the positive and happy lemmings are waiting for you. The self-loathing platform is not the right train you want to get on. Dual delay is what I want next. I've just decided I want a little tail on that. Okay. It's a bit long still. That's what she said. A little bit less. Or a pizza. Yeah, pizza would be better than a self-loathing toast with tears of despair, in my opinion. You could just get a margarita, frozen one from Tesco or wherever. That's still going to be better than self-loathing decisions. So, we've got a little tail on there. What can we do next to take this to the next level? Let's try a bit of ensemble. Oh, I like that. That's sick. I almost want to emphasize that second growl that I like, so I might set up a new LFO here and sort of just have a little part where it goes up for a moment, and then we can try and time it by ear again. It seems to be pretty much at the right speed that I want, actually. So I'm going to put the mix on for that, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, maybe I'll do a bit of that on the distortion spread. Yeah, maybe I'll do a bit on the reverb as well. So I'm doing a lot of it on the things that cause more stereo information. Okay. Bad day at work, my friend. Bad day. Oh, well, that's a shame. Yeah, this is a nice one, though, isn't it? It's quite demonic, so that's good. It's quite simple so far with the FX. Haven't used much. Maybe I'll just finish it off with a little overdrive or something. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it as it is. I don't even use any filters yet. We could try a filter, but I kind of like it how it is. Maybe we'll do a filter for a version B kind of thing. Although it's difficult to mix on the filters on or off though, because it always sounds shit when you do that. I don't know if I want to do that anymore. What about a comb filter? Let's try that. Maybe on the fast one. Do I have any tips for mixing high end? In your track in general, you mean? Yeah, I would say when you're mixing your high end, it's actually it's less and less important as you go higher up the frequency spectrum in terms of mixing. So you want to be making sure that your low end is mixed absolutely perfectly before you even think about that. So have you checked that first? Because in the high end, sounds will blend together very easily and nicely together, and there's a lot of space up there for things to be mixed just naturally as they are. So it's often not, you don't often have to do any extra work to mix the high end, in my opinion. Just look at really long, look at really large frequency spikes that are too up there. Use the span if you want, or whatever analyzer you like, but I like the span. Check things are relatively flat in the high end. You want a nice flat line of even frequencies in most cases. You don't often want too many things spiking up too high or too many obvious holes in the sound. You want to keep things nice and flat in the highs. So yeah, but you don't need to worry so much about separating the sounds as much in the high end, because they'll tend to gel together pretty nicely up there because there's more space in the sound stage for things to blend together. Do we like the comb filter then? Greedo's back. Welcome back into the fray. And Greedo says, yes, I'm always waiting for that easy rude boy. Audio Artisan always says easy rude boy whenever he comes on the stream, which is dope because you always know it's him. So Greedo says, I was reading, do you have any tips for mixing high? I've also got tips for that. It's called, well, it's not called, but my tip for mixing high is stop getting high, you lazy bunch of idiots. I'm just kidding. Like, from my experience, from when I used to be getting high a lot, I would never make anything as good as when I stopped getting high, because, you know, my brain was in the clouds. So when your brain is more in reality, you tend to make better decisions, from my opinion. So I'm going to use a bit of the Tony there, and then we'll do something else for the Tony macro. Maybe we'll do, what else can I maybe a bit of ring mod as well. This is a cool thing. Put it on the self mode. We'll put that on Tony as well on the mix. But it's getting a bit like too loud now, so I'm going to have to turn things down somewhere. Maybe I'll turn one of the oscillators down as well. It's quite a subtle one. I think I like it about there now anyway. So I'm going to do one more macro on this, and then I'm going to save it and maybe make something else, because I'm getting bored with the texture now. Although it's great though, and I'm definitely going to use this sound. I just, you know, don't want to tar my ears with the same preset forever. So let's do just a quick macro on the speed of everything. So I want a different speed version of the sound. So the main speed, obviously, I created from the rhythm of the grains. Yeah. So now I'm going to put a macro on the grains and change that up. So maybe we'll go faster. I don't know yet. And we're going to have to do some speed adjustments to the LFOs at the same time. Just a stab at the start, and then that happens when you bring the grains down too low. It seems to just like play out sort of one part of it and then kind of stop. I don't know. I can't quite figure out why it does that yet, but it's quite cool though in this case as a little variant, I suppose. But then what I want to do is I want to actually when that happens, I want more white noise in it as well, perhaps. Because we kind of miss out a bit of the high end when that happens, so. Increasing a little bit the LFO'd white noise, because I LFO'd it a little bit on the ramp down. So it's going in line with the kind of sine wave movement, you know. And then maybe we'll try boosting up the drive maybe or something here. That's cool. That's cool. So this is the Sloany. So now we've got two versions. We've got a then we've got the That's dope. That's dope. I like that already. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. I think I like the first one still more though. I like them both really. But yeah, really, really definitely one for the bank. So one for the plant bank. So what kind of plant is this going to be called then? Well, it could be the cactus, couldn't it? I've got a cactus energy drink. We'll call it the return of Cactus Jack. It's a long name for a preset, I know. It's going to be Jack Off is going to be this preset. This the Jack goes off. Yeah. Alrighty then. So we're moving on to a new preset then. I like that though. Shall I bounce it out or not even bother? Maybe I'll bounce it out for fun. And one of the other version as well. I don't really know if I need to do that though, because I don't know if I'm going to actually use that for anything, but right now in this project, but you know, who cares? So now we'll make a new one. All right, what have you guys been saying? So Depreme says, I start nailing the low end. That's why I'm worrying more about the high end. Very helpful, thanks. Yeah, well, if you really nail the low end, then you're 90% of the way there. Just focus on smoothness in the high end and focus on, yeah, like I said, if there's any obvious gaps, try filling some things in there in the high end. If there's any things that really stick out on the frequency chart, try doing a subtle, soft EQ, what's it called? Bell, to bring them down a bit. If you've got certain symbols that are too much, or like maybe part of your lead or bass is too much, like spiky in one area, just smooth it off a bit. Just try and get things nice and flat and even on the final output chart. Yeah. Greedo lard up all massive and crew. Yes, big ups G. Sometimes like mixing high, but speed is not my thing. Bit much. Defa theme. Yeah, I mean you're never gonna really. I mean, people say that they can do things better when they're high, but they're basically just bullshitting themselves, in my opinion. Have you tried DSP 5366300 virus emulation VST? No, is that a free one? Is it, or is that like a paid plugin? Because if it was a free one, I'd be up for checking it out. Yeah, makes sense because it's quite stabby and stingy. Yeah, I think we've got a good name for that one. So let's move on to the next preset then. Yes. So again, I'm going to go for a texture here, but let's go for maybe a wooden one this time. Let's do things without the drums on for a moment. It's so bassy, isn't it? It's really ridiculous. Bit of a construction worker vibe. The chord mode is sick, honestly, on the granular synthesis. Get some nice sort of more tonal resonances out of what is quite, you know, atonal sound. Oh, that's cool. I want that to sort of repeat though. Dude, every statement about getting high so far hit home so yeah, I bet you're all stoners, aren't you? I used to be a proper stoner. Now I just drink Cactus Jack. Cactus Booster. It's a difficult one to quit, weed. So like it's the devil's best weapon on most people because it's a silent killer. You don't really notice that it's affecting your life. It's just super subtle. But yeah, to argue that you've got like that you're not lazy if you're high, it's just like there's you just are, you know, you're just way more lazy. Let's go for 4 octaves. Oh no, what have I done? Do you know what? I've not smoked any weed for, it must be like two years or something since I even had one puff. That's mental. That's been a long time. I used to smoke a lot. That's why my brain's so weird now. Yeah, do we like that? I think we like it, but we need to make it better still. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. Let's try a bit of the frequency stack. I want to maybe modulate the that to come on and off on the blend here. That's quite interesting, I think. I kind of yeah. This is going quite nicely now. This one needs a bit more high-end content coming from the sound somewhere, but we're getting there. No, it was better before. Okay, so how can I give it a bit more juice? Let's try the triangle. Nah, not quite. I like all the rhythms and everything I'm hearing, but I'm not liking, and it needs more high end. I might try. I'm going to try the sine wave trick again, just modulate the FM of another one in from the first one. Let's try a lower octave there. It's not bad. What if that's on the level, the LFO there? Yeah, well, you know, if you come on here and learn about music production, you know, or you know, learn a bit about my sound design process for free, then I'm at least going to make you feel guilty about your habits. All right, that's the deal. Oh, I'm only kidding. I'm not here to judge anyone on what they do. I've got my own addictions as well. This time we're definitely gonna do some filtering on this one. I think it might help bring the high end out a bit more on this guy. Well done, Dapreem, for stopping for 2 years anyway. And Audio Artisan, I know what you mean. I used to always think I had the best ideas when I was high, but I always wonder, you know, do those ideas just seem really good because I'm high, or are they actually really good ideas? But I will say with 100% certainty that my music production leveled up like ridiculously when I stopped smoking, because I was able to be always thinking clearly and soberly when the whole time I was producing. So it just saved me loads of time. I never doubted my opinions and then went back and thought, or I never thought, you know, I was high in making something and thought it was really good, but in actuality it wasn't, because I was just high and I was having fun. But in real life, it wasn't actually that great. So I think for me as a whole, when I stopped, I was able to become a lot quicker, a lot faster. So yeah, I would say like everything in moderation really. But if you're smoking every day, then chances are you're probably not going to be as productive as if you're not, like 99%. If I quit smoking, I'll end up back on the beers, lol. Yeah, I guess I'd probably pick weed over beer. I don't know. It's kind of, they've both got their own cons, really. What up, Left It? Thanks for joining. It kind of depends with what your relationship is with beer, or what your relationship is with smoking. In my opinion, if you're using any of them like consistently all the time, then it's like an addiction of some kind, isn't it? Even if it's like a, you know, not like super harmful one. Yeah, the thing is, for me, because I've quit drinking and smoking, and I used to do both, and I used to depend on them quite a lot to like, yeah, to enjoy myself. But I just have just as much fun doing everything that I used to do without any of them now, and it's great. Took a turn for the best then, for the better, I think. It's got quite nice and bass, like a, I don't know. It's got a nice sort of resonant stab on it now. I almost want to just do something on the grain thing now. I want to like filter it, like maybe take out some of the low end on it. Oh, it doesn't seem to be doing anything though. Maybe it's because this is running from before the filter. What if I try running it after the filter? No, it's not as good. I've got to go back. Let's do a little bit less, maybe on the... we're going to put the LFO on the amount of FM. That's what we're going to do. There we go. Okay. Now let's turn that up a bit. That's cool. A little bit of sync on there. Get a little bit. I like that. Maybe I want to like almost like another filter it now, like a band pass. But I'll give it a quick go. A high pass going the other way. Sort of takes out the sub, doesn't it? I could put that on the macro actually, so I can have both options. Let's put that on the macro, because then when the filter's off, it doesn't really do that. And then you've got your sub in there. Should you want one? All right, we got to bring up all those high-end textures together a bit more. So I'm going to just distort again. I might do that on the LFO as well with the drive there. All right, we're going to add a tiny bit of reverb. We're going to add a tiny bit of high-end boost as well. Also might do that on the LFO. That's a cool one as well. You can have on your macro if you want. You can do a little a new harmonic thing there. Sounds like MPD by Face and Noisia, or one of those tunes from back in the day. You have to go full whack with that macro so it's an octave up completely though. And one more thing I want to do is a little bit of, a time shifting macro as well. Well, that just kind of opens it up more than anything. Might as well open it up with some more delay and reverb there as well then. Bit of ensemble as well, so you can have that a little bit open. Yeah, I like that. Can we finish it off with another? Let's see how stereoed it is. Give it a bit of extra stereo, and I might give it a little bit more high end on it, on everything. All right, that's that one done. I like that. It's a bit more of a stabby, leady kind of thing, you know? This is a sick lead sound, isn't it? Could really play something cool in here. If only I could write melodies. Wow, I'm really bad at that. Anyway. You can do that yourself. Anyway, that's a sick one. I haven't saved it yet, have I? We've got to give that one a name, haven't we? We've got to give that one a good name. This could be the getting high with the YouTube supply. Get high on your own YouTube supply. That's too long of a name. What else? I'm going to look through the comments again and see if I can think of a good name. What's the funniest word that someone's written? Back on the beers? Nah. Good ideas? High drunk thoughts. Drunken thoughts. Harmonic. Yeah, I might call it is Baba Shank. Medical help seeker. Is it good because I'm high, or is it actually good? Is it because that is high though? Babashank. I like that. I like that a lot. Babashank. I like Left It. He's got an imaginative brain. Scrape Funk Boobaplex. That's also good. We'll save that for a later one if we need it. But Babashank is great. I like that. We're going to call it Babashank. Yeah, sick. So let's go 3 for 3 then. Let's see if we can get another good preset on the go. This is my default setup in case you haven't seen it before. I basically have a sub bass, sine wave -24. Then I've got a granular generator for the granular synthesis, ready to be loaded up with whatever, but it's off, you know. Then I've got some white noise just at 3%, which is filtered just for the high end. So you just have sub bass and white noise, because those are pretty useful for most sounds. So let's go for some iron bells this time. Do I worry about stereo image in my basses? That's a very good question. So I'm conscious of it as I'm designing the bass. I'll use my ears to see how if I've gone really wide with like the chorus or the unison, I will bring it back a bit because I will be conscious of that. But what I'll do is I'll fix the stereo in the low end afterwards. Always I'll put on a mid-side EQ and just EQ out the low stereo rumble from everything, but I don't focus on it while I'm doing the sound design, because a lot of the cool textures and sounds you'll get will come from having a real stereo sound in the low end, so it's better just to not worry about it while you're doing the sound design and then EQ the issue afterwards if there is a big one. But yeah, so obviously don't massively stereo things while you're designing it, but I do stereo quite a lot of the low end within reason while I'm doing the sound design, and then I'll just mid-side EQ it out afterwards, which is no problem, as long as the patch is still nice and powerful, as long as you haven't gone too far with the destroying the whole mono of it, then you're going to be all right. But yeah, it's in the sound design stage, I worry less about that. I just make sure it's sounding good in the mono and the stereo if possible, and then I'll fix it later to make it perfect with the EQ. Hope that helps. That'll be €2 for the advice. Do you keep the sub info mono or YOLO? I think I'm probably just YOLO in it, to be fair. Let's see what happens when we make this a chord. I like that rhythm I've got, but we need a better sample, I think. It's quite sort of digital, isn't it? Let's see if we can do something with that. Let's try and map it to the beat. It's almost perfect, not quite though. I don't know if it needs to go faster or slower. That's better, I think. Okay, what do I kind of want to get a filter on it already. I'm just thinking it needs to be filtered a bit. I think I want a non-linear one though. And obviously get an LFO on that straight away. Might just do this one at 1/8 on the There you go. It's not doing much yet, that filter. This might be a band pass kind of bass here. Or low pass? Yeah, low pass. Yeah, I used to use fromage. So what we're going to do now that I've destroyed all the high end is reintroduce it all now. So we're going to add in a bunch of high end effect things, you know. First I'll distort it in general just to bring the whole thing up. But we're definitely going to need some... yeah, also the fromage, it's Om Forces or something, Om Unit, what is it? Om something, isn't it? I used to have their plugins and I tried them all out and I maybe used one of them a little bit, but I never was so into them and the way that they sounded that I kept up with them. But I think it could be cool to go back to actually, because I think what I've been doing with the Ruiner is probably a similar kind of thing. So I might look at those again soon actually, bro. So thanks for that. I might have a little look at those again. 'cause it's been a while. I might be more productive with them now that I stopped smoking weed. So, because I was probably smoking the fromage when I first was using it ages ago. This is cool. I'm liking that a lot. There we go. There we got the homicide. I mean, the high end back in. I just read homicide and said homicide. Nice juicy white noise there. I wonder if I need to distort that together. We're going to get a new distortion after that. Actually, I want to ensemble it first. Just a little bit though. Okay, and then I want to distort it. Maybe not, actually. Let's try a bit of Faturator, perhaps. Sometimes I like it. It's all a bit much now, isn't it? Maybe it just needs a bit of I just want to glue it together a little bit more. Maybe I'll just add a bit more reverb. Let's do the my favourite, the white blur 50. A little bit more balanced in the high end. I want to kind of move these over so I've got a bit more room here, but now we'll just do a little bit of a little delay. And then we'll just do a bit of a high-end push, and then I want to play with the rhythm a little bit more here. Actually, I think we'll make that EQ dynamic there. A bit more reverb. I want another reverb, actually. I want another big one as well. The Falkland Palace. I like that one. A bit more of a low end in it as well. Yeah, it's going to go up here somewhere. That's cool. So, hello, Jamie Marshall. Hope you're doing well. So what are we doing then? Yeah, I got this. I've got it all set up now. I like the sound a lot, but I'm gonna make I want to make it an LFO sandwich. So simply, we're just going to take a new LFO and we're going to put the output of it to modulate the phase of the first one, 100% or plus 360. And then we're going to see what we come up with here. I might leave the drums on actually because I want to do it to the beat. That was cool though, that one there. Maybe we'll try a different shape though. I've messed it all up. I think that was quite a good option there. A little kind of offbeat thing, you know? So I could put that on a macro. So we can have a little sort of swing beat version of the sound. Like a double barrel shotgun. I feel like it needs just a little bit more push still. Let's try just distorting it one more time. Because I didn't do that again yet, did I? That's cool. I could probably make some more macros for that, but I'm feeling a bit lazy. I wonder if I could do one that... what else can I... like? How can I really change the sound? What about the... could always shift the sample around, but... yeah, we'll do a little one to shift the sample. That's a nice, easy little macro. Position to the left a bit. This will be the tone of it, the tony. It's not doing much, is it? Am I doing that? Oh no, I'm doing the wrong. I'm modulating the wrong thing. I've got to modulate the I've got to modulate the actual line here. There we go. There you go. You can slightly sort of play with the tone of the sound there. And then we'll do one on the filter as well, so it can sort of open up a bit more as well, maybe here. Maybe on both filters. I might open up the ensemble a bit. We can open up a bit more reverb. We'll just open things up a little bit on the stereo effects. We'll open up the convolution a bit. And we can open up one more thing, the delay a little bit as well. So this will just open the sound a little bit more. There you go, you can do a bit of the swing beat. It's quite nice when that one's open. Yeah, there's the donk beat, swing beat, donk-a-tron. So let's save that one. I'm pretty happy with that one. What are we going to call this one? Donk is good. Donk. Put a donk on it. Stereo donk. Homicide donk. Scrape funk donk. Scrape donk. Donk scrape. Boobaplex. Scrape donk. Donk. It's maybe donkey. It can be a donkey, but it's like it's going to be a dark donkey. How do I make a donkey less comical? With what adjective? Disgruntled donkey? No, that's too comical. It's got to be serious. Donkey of death. There's no way to make a concrete donkey. It could be a concrete donkey, couldn't it? Let's do a cement donkey. I'm going to do lolly donk. I'm going to just call it the concrete donkey. Shout out to all my worms squad. I might leave it on that macro setting as it loads up. I like that one. So we've made a couple of good ones today, haven't we? My G's. We made the concrete donkey, and then we've made... I don't think you can organise them by date created on phase plant, which is quite annoying. What were the other ones called that we made? Oh, the Return of Cactus Jack. That was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah. That was pretty good, pretty dark, pretty menacing. And then we made the Babas, was it Baba something? Babashank, that's it. Oh yeah, that one's cool. There we go. We got 3 presets out of that. So Wormhole Donkey. Yo, big up Digipax as well for joining. Gonna probably finish this up now though, but if you want to rewatch it, you always can. I think we got some cool sound design tips in the live stream at some point during that. So yeah, just a little quick like 1 or 1.5 hour. I don't know how long we've been going for live stream here, but I think there's some really cool ideas in those 3 sounds. So yeah, I hope it was fun. And yeah, sorry again, I didn't bother to put on a t-shirt. I might do next time, probably won't. Yeah, that's about it really. Gonna end it there. So yeah, see you guys later. Much love and all that. Ciao.